Our other top story tonight, the Texas Senate unanimously passing a group of bills lawmakers say will give Texans $16.5 billion in tax relief.
As senators say this is unprecedented and it's time to give Texans some of their money back. The way they're going to do it, essentially give public schools billions more in funding so home and business owners can get a tax break. So let's look at each of those bills. Senate Bill 3 by Houston Republican Senator Paul Bettencourt would increase the homestead exemption from $40,000 to $70,000 and gives Texans over the age of 65 and those who are disabled even more of an exemption for a total of $100,000. Senate Bill 4, also by Bettencourt, is a bit technical. It increases the maximum compression rate that's used in school finance formulas by 10%. School districts would have to lower their maintenance and operation tax rates, and the state will give schools more money. And because schools would be collecting less money in taxes, their Robin Hood payments would also decrease. Now, just keep in mind, this means schools' funding will likely remain flat. Senate Bill 5 by Flower Mound Republican Senator Tan Parker will increase the personal property exemption for businesses from $2,500 to $25,000. But in order for all of that to happen, voters will have to approve the final bill the Senate passed today, SJR 3. It would put a constitutional amendment on the November 2023 ballot that would allow SB 3, 4, and 5 to go into effect. And it makes SB 3, that homestead tax exemption, retroactive to January 1st. So you will be able to save on your 2024 tax bill. The resolution would also allow lawmakers to pass bills related to giving homestead exemptions without having to get voter approval.
This is tax relief that Texans have been crying out for, and we're going to deliver it this year. If passed by the legislature and approved by the voters in November, they're going to see this record tax relief, $800 per homestead, $1,062 for over 65s this year on their tax bill. And with that,
well, the bills now head to the House for consideration, and that's where things will get interesting because the House has its own plan for cutting property taxes that doesn't include the things the Senate wants to do.
All right, so that begs the question. We have a House plan, we have a Senate plan. Which does the governor like?
Well, let's just call him Switzerland for now, Brian, at least publicly. At an event in Austin today, the governor focused on the price tag of both of the bills, right? The Senate's $16 billion plan versus the House's $17 billion plan, saying he wants to save taxpayers even more money. And we should just, quote, let this continue for a little while, meaning the debate between those two chambers.
We'll see how it all shakes out. All right, Ashley, we'll see you again in a minute.